finally, Comair, of course, which we're all familiar with, operates here in this region under the Kulula brand name, as well as having the license to fly for British Airways. It's got shareholders in the form of Bidvest, which is like a 30-something% shareholder. Allan Gray, I think, has got about 15, and then British Airways itself's got about 12. Market cap 1.97 billion rand. Price to earnings ratio 11.51, dividend yield of 3.81. Beautiful company. Yep. I exclusively fly them locally because I don't like SAA. And speaking of SAA, they sort of spoil the market for our local operators by acting like a sort of overfunded big bully in the space.
Yeah, and kudos to Comair for weathering that that competition for so long. There's an ongoing court case at the moment, I think, for anti-competitive practices with SAA that we're waiting to hear them out. But yeah, they really are the incumbent discount airline at the moment. I mean, you think of all the players that have come and gone.
Come and gone, yeah. They're plucky and they've stuck in there.
They have.
Share chart, though, will reflect that they have had their share of problems with regard to fuel hedging, with regard to aircraft financing, with regard to soft consumer demand for air tickets. I mean, the Cape Town-Joburg route remains very busy. The liquidity isn't tremendous because it's got quite a big family holding, the Novick family, as well as another family whose name I can't remember, in addition to those others that I mentioned. So it's a stock which is tough to love, notwithstanding the fact that I love flying with those people.
Well, that's often the problem we're faced with, is that we like the services of the company. It doesn't necessarily translate into a good investment. Just a quick fact, I worked out, their average profit per customer per flight is about 35 Rand. So
that's all they're making.
Razor thin margin. So if you go buy out of the food trolley, that bumps it up a lot. If you pay for the extra seats, so
that's what we must all do to help them, right?
Absolutely, if you're a shareholder, I would recommend. So you're talking about big numbers, but when you break it down to profitability, very thin.
But I like the company. Eric Fent has done a great job as the CEO, and what can one say? Meanwhile, the government's giving them a hard time with this foreign shareholder issue. I'm not quite sure what to make of that.
Yeah, I think it's maybe just a
bit
distraction.
Of tit for tat.
Yeah, I think so.
And then there's the Rand in there as well, so it's not just oil prices, it's that...
Rands, I mean, and try to predict the Rand at the moment.
That affects their aircraft finding deals.
Yes.
Sure. Okay, so the stock, hot or not?
Yeah, they're price taker on the Rand, oil. Shrewd management team, shrewd company, but just too much against them, not hot for me.
And also a little small in terms of investments, so we're going to go not hot on that. Right.